Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I haven't cut the grass. I haven't done anything to the grass. I checked out all the comments, took all your suggestions. First thing I did, I ordered a bunch of grass seed. I got Kentucky bluegrass seed that you recommended. I've got turf type tall fescue grass seed that you recommended. So I've got all your suggestions, all your comments. Thank you for all of that. We've got that on the way. I'm going to show you the front real quick. Yeah, you need more water? He needs more water for his water bottle. I'm going to get him some more water. Currently cleaning the Jeep here. This is his thing right now. I wanted to show you the front. The front is looking absolutely fantastic. And it's actually starting to fill in a little bit here as well. And here, I'll show you. See, starting to come in. This is the Kentucky bluegrass, so it is taking forever. Definitely taking forever. But everything else, oh yeah, came in super nice. Down there, I'm still getting the random dogs that are, you know, doing their business, but I think it looks great. It's super dark. Looking absolutely fantastic. Now, over here on the other side, same thing, except the spot where I was gonna put the soil down, because I'm gonna wait on that seed, I've done nothing over here. So we're just gonna keep it like that, but I'm still gonna mow all this, right? We're gonna be fixing that just with that seed, and then we're gonna totally do turf type tall fescue completely on this side. We'll do this when the seed comes in, but in the back, there's a spot in the back here that we'll be fixing later today. I've got some Daybreak turf type tall fescue that we were talking about in the comments. That stuff, it's pretty good for my area. So we'll test that out, but we'll just do it in one area. So when the other seed comes in, I'll do like the whole backyard with that. And then we can just kind of see the difference, you know. But yeah, thanks for all your suggestions, all your comments. Cool thing is today I'm gonna try to, it's been 97, 98, 100. It was 104 one day. It was 107 degrees Fahrenheit that last week, and then it's dropped down. It's in the 90s today. It keeps raining a little bit. It's been doing this like on and off all week, like little thunderstorms that never happen apparently. But, you know, there goes a 1998 Acura Integra. You don't see those very often anymore. But I got this end here, check this out before I get distracted again. I got this Neo Bit-Tat, probably pronouncing that totally wrong, 40 volt brushless self-propelled lawnmower with a pretty small deck size, 18-inch deck size. And yeah, I got this. I'll put a link for it in the description if you want to pick one up. We're going to test it out. It's electric. It's got two of these 5.0 20 volt batteries, adjustable self-propelled speed, 13.2 gallon grass catcher, and 6 level height adjustment. And then apparently the handle on it, it's got 3 different angles. So I'll unbox this, and then we'll mow the front or some areas in the front. Maybe we'll mow with the Toro, just the regular Toro, and maybe do a little comparison, see if this thing works. I mean, the grass is pretty tall right now. It's also slightly moist as well. Not all of it though, just on the sides. So I'll kind of stay out of those areas, but you know, it's been kind of just like this and hot, and it was muggy the other day, so that doesn't help. I really like the Midnight. What a pain though to be dealing with everything that's been going on. Fires, extreme heat, extreme cold, freezes, this, that. The whole country, it's like everything is crazy going on right now. I don't know where it's like where you live, but let me know. And if you've got any more suggestions, any soil blends or anything that you've tried or recommend, let me know. All right, let's go check out the back. It's been a long time. Oh, okay. So the sides are looking nice as usual. Super nice. All right, let's see what else we're working with back here. My apple tree's dropping apples all over the place. We've had quite a bit of wind, so you can see they're coming in all over the place. Unfortunately, though, I need to pick these up before the wasps come. Unfortunately, though, the peach tree, we most likely won't get any peaches this season because of the freeze that we had. So that kind of sucks, but we definitely got plenty of apples. yeah. But back here, same thing. Everything pretty much looks the same. The grass is just taller. The spot that we'll be fixing back here, what we seeded, and then this was kind of like it went all the way over here. So it's filled in. I mean, it's thin, but it's definitely filled in. Over here in the shade, it of course looks fantastic, and how it should. So hopefully that turf type tall fescue does the same thing everywhere, and it can handle the drought, the heat, the traffic, the everything, right? Yeah, I've got that seed on the way, but this area that I'll be fixing, and it's gonna be a super easy fix here, is I'm just gonna rake back here and we'll put the Daybreak. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. We have like 4 days of rain coming too, but the rain here is like evaporation, is more like what you should call it. It just evaporates. All I'm gonna do today is we're gonna try out that mower. We'll do that probably in the front. Maybe we'll do it in the back, doesn't matter. Whichever area is not wet, and I'll do some trimming, trim up, probably do a little bit of weeding or anything that I see up in these mulch beds and stuff back here. Look how massive this, so I told you that this one bush that was nothing but sticks. Look how massive that thing is now. All right, it's ginormous. Like, look at that. And then this thing's gotten a lot bigger as well. This fence is 6 feet. This globe's gotten a lot bigger. Both of these were just sticks. So everything's looking nice. Here's that maple that I had to fix. I had to take it out and fix the roots on it, but that thing's looking nice. That's a Korean maple. Everything's coming along quite nice. Thanks for your comments and suggestions. We're gonna get everything looking quite nice. Let's go ahead and unbox that mower, check it out, and do some mowing. All right, everyone, just got finished building that thing. It was simple, it was really easy. The only problem that I ran into was right here. I'll show you on the, well, I got it fixed, but this part right here, this part gave me a little bit of trouble, and then I just kind of messed with it and it finally works. But that was the only thing, was just these like adjustment things. It's a little weird, but once you kind of get it figured out, you'll fly through it. But it takes 2 batteries. So what I'm going to do is I got these batteries charged up. It's actually the next day again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here on this side over here where it's kind of messed up, and we're still waiting on that grass seed to come. Yesterday, I went out and tried to film, and my camera keeps shutting off because it's so hot. So right now it's 95 degrees. It says it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like 100, and it feels like 100% humidity out there. It's overcast. It's not a great day. I'm going to try and film this right now and get this done so you can see how this works. If we have any problems, we're going to just switch from this one to the Toro. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on this, and if it's something that I'll use, you know. I like the size of it. The size of it's really nice. There's quite the difference. This is a lot bigger. When I go around certain areas and turns and stuff, I've never really had any problems with this on my yard, even though my yard's really small. But this might make things easier up against the fence. Maybe there's a purpose that I can use this for. So I'm gonna get these loaded in and let's go test. just got done. I just mowed the front with the Toro, with the gas one on this side. I went high over here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some fertilizer down tonight, probably like Flagship or something. I'll put it in the video, of course, at the end, and then I'll get it watered in and everything, and we'll let it get a little NPK and everything it needs. Yeah, I think this looks a heck of a lot better. This spot right here, it's still, it's starting to spread and grow and everything, so we're good here, but I'm still gonna be doing, as soon as that seed comes in, I'm gonna be doing all turf type tall fescue. And then as soon as the heat comes down, then I'll really like do the whole fall over seed thing with it. But yeah, I think it looks great. Keeping it high so it doesn't have a problem with the heat, blazing hot. Matter of fact, we're probably not gonna put down that seed for at least a week or something like that, so I can get it back down to at least 80. Like, wow, it's hot. Now, over here, we tested out the, what is this thing called? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you my honest opinion straight off the bat. Don't buy that thing unless you wanna scalp your yard. I put it at every single height, all of them, it'll cut the same. Basically scalp. Like, it did not do anything that it was supposed to do. And yeah, I mean, we didn't do too bad, but I stopped it, and then I was just like, yeah. And I tested it out in the back a little bit as well. I wouldn't recommend it. So don't look for the link in the description on that one. But you know, it happens. I get offered stuff. I thought it looked cool. Wanted to test it out. So, but it didn't work out. But yeah, I'm not going to use it. Matter of fact, if anybody wants it, you let me know, and we'll work something out. Anything like that, stuff that I don't use at the end of season, I'll make a whole list, or I'll make a post about it and be like, hey, I'm trying to get rid of this, and that. Do you want this? It could be good equipment. I'm just trying to get rid of it. It could be a real mower. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm going to go through at the end of each season, at the end of it. And yeah, down here turned out great. You know, this is finally starting to come back in where all the pee stains were from the dog. Same thing over here. Up here, it definitely looks a lot better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, and then I'll get the ferts down in the front here. And then I've got that soil, so we'll be doing the dry spot that's over here about 2 days. And I'm going to try to get 2 videos out a week, if not minimum just 1. I have a lot of stuff going on, so it's been tough. Plus all this crazy weather. Every time I do come out here, I have problems. I have problems with the weather, even when I can do my work. So check this out on the side. I just hit this with the reel, with the Scotch reel. This is looking really nice in the shade here. So Kentucky blue in my property in the shade, absolutely, definitely. But yeah, thanks for all your suggestions about turf type tall fescue, the different types of bluegrass and all that. And we're gonna get all that fixed in the front, but I do have some Daybreak turf type tall fescue. In the back here, there's a spot that we were working on, and it's starting to fill in quite nice. And you can see over here where everything, I cut back here a little shorter than the front, but I think it looks pretty good, and everything has been totally filling in. But this little area over here, it's starting to fill, right? But I'm gonna come back with that turf type tall fescue, and then I'll rake it, put the seed down, and then I've got some soil. I'll just throw the soil on there. I don't even know if I'll show it in the video. I've made so many videos like that lately just because of this crazy weather. Yeah, just get it covered with something, the seed, and get good seed to soil contact. This is not an ideal time to be seeding. So the smaller the area, the better if you're just trying to fix something small, like this, you know, just kind of some patchy stuff. You shouldn't have too many problems, and you can always cover it with some stuff. But I want to test out some of that turf type tall fescue. So I think I'll get some better results, you know what I mean? Plus your suggestions. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll get the ferts down and then wrap up this video. Let's go. All right, I got everything done. We fixed those little dry spots in the back. We did some mowing, we did some trimming. Now all my sprinklers are blowing on this side, and because of the wind and the weather here, that's insane. Here's what we're looking like in the front. I'm getting that Flagship watered in right now. And then of course we'll let that soak and everything, and then I'm only doing about 3 to 4 minutes. And as soon as it gets done on that side, I'll hit this side and then I'll hit the back, and then we should be done. We'll see where we're at in like 2-3 days, waiting on that seed. But I did get that Daybreak turf type tall fescue down, and then I used 3 pounds, like 3.5 pounds or something like that, in the front of the Flagship. Oh, and then I found this spot here on the side. This is definitely from my dog. This is his new spot. So I went ahead and raked it back, and then I'm going to throw some soil on this and throw some soil on that other one after I get done raking some more of this stuff off. That's it, everyone. Sorry I haven't been getting a lot of videos out. I really have been battling the weather and just my time, and I'll come out in the morning and the grass will be wet, or you know, like what, it's just one thing after another. But I think we're kind of getting back to where we need to be. And the good thing is that here, you know, in the next couple of weeks, it starts to chill out, hopefully. We're just gonna keep doing what we do, keep correcting mistakes or problems or this or that. I mean, I love doing this. I love trying to fix stuff, maintain stuff. Any of your suggestions, fantastic. I'm not gonna go out and purposely mess up my grass, but you know, like it's nice to kind of see what happens when your weather's not the same every season, right? It's kind of cool to see what you gotta do. I'll see you, I'm gonna post another video in about 2 days. I'm gonna try to do 2 a week. That's what I can do right now, especially given with this weather and how it's delaying everything. So the lawn, it really sucks. But cool season, maybe next season we'll throw some Bermuda down, some Yukon or something like that, right? For a colder climate, warm season grass, maybe we'll give it a shot. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.